Three things. One, Giselle, no. Nobody has to ask Karen if they can partner with Vivian in her boutique. Two, y'all swore Keiarna was that girl. Y'all swore Keiarna was that girl. Y'all wanted Keiarna on the show so bad because y'all thought she was going to pop her shit and she was just that bitch. She's not. Three, Stacey is weird. I think Stacey is mad weird, Joe, but okay. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here to talk The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 16. The truth will set you free. As always, subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave your comments down below. All right, y'all. I think next week is the finale. Awesome. This has been to me, a relatively long season, but I've enjoyed it. I thought it's been good. Yeah. So the episode picks up right where the last one left off last week, where they are at Ashley's event. And before the show even starts, remember Giselle and Karen confronted Mia about knowing Jeremiah's paternity. So Mia is telling them that, like, I just found out. She says she does not have to prove herself to anybody, and you don't. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody, but you have been lying, Mia. That's the thing. You have chosen to lie. So, because you have chosen to lie about so much, that's why everybody looking at you crazy. Stacey is once again being clueless in the confessional about how she just doesn't understand the arguing. Oh my God, everyone's arguing. This is crazy. And it's like, Stacey, the clueless valley girl, I just don't know what's going on. The act is getting old, right? Because you turn super messy. You're super messy at the end of the episode, so what's the difference? Whatever. It's like Stacey forgot what show she signed up for. Stop that. Stop that bullshit, Stacey. Mia said that Karen should worry about her DUI and sleeping with every man that opens his dick to her. How do you open a dick? That sounds disgusting. Opening the you can tell that Mia was just talking too fast, right? So, meanwhile, Ashley is inside getting her package ready. I said, child, okay, Ashley. Mia now wants to leave. Stacey follows after Mia, not after Karen, but after Mia, and wants Mia to clarify because, she's like, they're calling you a liar. Go clarify. Go stand up for yourself. Mia said, well, look, we need to be questioning if Raven is actually raised. No, we don't. Raven got her daddy's whole ass face. Now you just saying stuff, Mia. Now you just saying stuff. So Karen overhears this as well as some of the other ladies. And Karen is like, I'm noticing that Stacey is not by my side. Stacey is not taking my side. Stacey does not have my back. Stacey is not telling Mia not to say the disparaging things about me, which is true. Stacey was very much on that. Don't talk about Mia. It's been enough. It's a dog pile on Mia. And I get it. Yeah, it does seem like Mia is catching a lot, but this is all self-inflicted. So Karen is over to the side, and Karen and Keiarna go and walk on in. Wendy comes over and asks Stacey, whose side are you on? Stacey is like, well, you don't talk about people's children. You bring that up to them. Mia just called Giselle's daughters whores. You didn't say anything, Stacey, but I guess it depends on the person. So, Jessie shows up. Hey, girl, where have you been? Okay. And then a weird ass, rude ass, mean ass Kate from Below Deck is there. She would be Ashley's friend. Whatever. Ashley has her little drag debut. It's cute or whatever. She was dancing super hard. She rips her shirt off. She takes Karen on stage with her. It was cool. Uncle Lump is over there like, giving the very tight lip smile. He's just happy to be there to support his niece. Cause whatever. So Ashley comes off stage and she's hype and she's energetic and she pumped. And Wendy is like, you missed it all. Mia's a lying ass bitch and she knows that who Jeremiah's father is Gordon. Ashley is like, what? Y'all didn't wait for me to be messy? Oh my God. So Ashley feels the way that they didn't wait for her to be messy. But whatever. So we then see Ashley, Giselle, Karen, and Keiarna meet for lunch. I thought this is so interesting that Keiarna came on the show as Wendy's friend. We do not see her filming a lot with Wendy. Have Keiarna and Wendy had any solo scenes? Okay. Okay, so the four of the ladies are out for lunch, and Karen said that Mia was defaming her character the entire time. Karen, everything she said was true. Okay, everything she said was true. So she also said that Mia knew in Panama that Jeremiah was Gordon's. Giselle is like, I feel bamboozled by Mia. I just feel like, oh my God, no, you shouldn't be bamboozled by Mia. Giselle, this is who Mia has been the entire time, but whatever. Keiarna then said that she had a big argument with Greg. Basically, Greg doesn't want her on the show. I think that Greg does not want Keiarna on the show because Keiarna got into that fight that Keiarna interjected herself into. I'm going to keep saying it over and over because I feel like that is an important part. Candace and Deborah were arguing. They were into it. Keiarna interjected herself into it. Thus and such, Deborah hit her ass in the head with the bottle. Not saying that she deserved it, but you interjected yourself into that. Okay. So he told her that he's done all he has, or he has done all he feels that he should have to support her, and he's not going to do what he don't want to do, which basically means I'm not filming no more scenes. That's what I took from that. Greg said he's not filming no more scenes. Don't ask him about it. He don't want to do it. Okay. Giselle says, I'm going to talk to you like I would talk to one of my daughters. Do not let a man dim your light. Don't ever dim your light for a relationship. A lot of women do. And it's unfortunate and it's hard to watch, especially when it's somebody that you know. And it's clearly what Keiarna is doing, right? So Giselle also tells her that everything you are, don't let a man take that away from you. You're a gorgeous woman. I believe she's educated. You have your own business. You're doing well for yourself. You don't need him. You don't. You want Greg. And I think Keiarna just needs to realize that difference for herself, right? So Keiarna's now wondering if they should even be moving in together, and clearly the answer is no. But that's on you, girl. So she now feels that she accepts so much of his life, the ex-wife and the kids and all this stuff, and he has a problem with supporting her. I mean, I don't know, Kay. I don't know what to tell you, girl. Y'all wanted her on the show so bad. This is what y'all wanted to see? Alright. So Mia is calling Ink as she picks him up from the airport. And Mia is talking about Jeremiah asked about you. We're going to go get the kids tonight. Jeremiah asked about you. He said he wants to see you. Did he? Did he? Okay. Sure. So Ink is like, well, Gordon texted me and said that he took the paternity test and told me that he thought that you would have told me a couple of weeks ago. And Inka said, I don't even think he took a test. Mia said, nah, he did. I got the results in my inbox. But Mia does not like that Gordon did it privately because, see, Mia wanted that for another episode. You know what I mean? If Mia could have drugged this out a little bit more, that would have solidified Mia's spot on next season because we could have paternity test, hell, maybe even at the reunion. Gordon said, fuck all that. I'm going to do it myself now. They feel like that's a little creepy to do, but in her confessionals, Mia is saying that that was Gordon's way of just saying, this is my child, be done with it. Why did Gordon have to do that, Mia? Why? Ink feels that Mia and Gordon are operating without boundaries. He does not like that Gordon is always on Mia's mind when they are making decisions. He says something in this like, before I call him. So then Mia's like, do you want to call Gordon? Ink is like, well, why everything got to come back to Gordon? You brought Gordon up. As soon as you got in the car, you brought Gordon up, Ink. So what are we really talking about? Stacey is at the Humane Rescue Alliance. She is a part of Strut for the Strays. I said, what a name. Who came up with that? So Ashley is there to join her, and Ashley asks Stacey, did something happen for her to now wear her hair straight over curly? She changed her wig, Ashley. Uh, oh my God, what? Uh, you straighten your hair sometimes? What kind of stupid ass question is it? Like, I understand that when a woman is going through something major, we do have a propensity to completely change our hair, but her putting on a straight wig over a curly wig, I have this conversation if she pops up as a blonde or a redhead. So Stacey believes that she has one more meeting, and her divorce will be finalized. Ashley said, "Not me." Gordon still wants that clause where Ashley can't talk about him or that type of stuff. She doesn't want to sign that because this show is Ashley's livelihood. If Ashley cannot talk about Michael or talk about their divorce on this show, then like what is she? She has no purpose on the show, right? That's what that is. So Stacey tells her that she is waiving her claim to child support. And Ashley is like, why? Stacey still is like, well, I know my marriage. She takes care of Arabella. Nothing's going to happen. And Ashley is like, yeah, but what if he gets remarried? What if he gets remarried and let's say he has another child and his new wife is saying, no, we don't want to, you can't just be sending random money over to Stacey's household. For whatever reason, Stacey just does not understand how that could happen. So Stacey once again gets offended. I know my marriage. You knew your marriage so much that y'all are getting a divorce. I don't understand why Stacey keeps. Here's the thing. Stacey gets so offended and defensive when anybody says that she needs to like really check this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whenever the ladies say something to that effect, she gets so defensive. If you do not want to hear people's opinions, if you do not want to hear people's reactions, Stacey, stop talking about the shit with these women. You are literally talking to women that have been divorced before. They're letting you know. They're telling you what they know, and for whatever reason, you are just whatever. Stacey gets on my nerves. Keiarna and Greg had to lunch, okay? Kay said that so they're in the car, and Kay is like, the last couple of weeks have been overwhelming. He is ignoring her. He is not responding. He don't want to talk on camera. And so she's like, I get it. What, you don't want to talk on camera? And he's like, I mean, my God, Jesus Christ. They get to the restaurant, and Greg said that, he feels that they argue about the same things that they used to argue about when they first got together, when they first met. He tells her that she should go with the flow sometimes and calm the fuck down. I said, wow. Calm the fuck down. Cool. This is from the same man that, oh, okay, cool. So Kay said that she feels like she shrinks when she's with him sometimes, and it's clear that she does. She said that she feels that it is often his way or no way, and that they are not working together in unison, towards a common goal in this relationship. She wants to feel seen by him, and she doesn't. She wants to feel that he sees value not only in her, but in their relationship, and she does not right now. So she's going through all these different things, and she's being very, very vulnerable. She gets emotional. She starts to tear up, and he was like, oh my God, tears. She had to say, give me a napkin. Like, what man doesn't just reach for a napkin or reach for his handkerchief to get whatever? So she then tells him that he is dismissive to her and to her feelings, and he just doesn't understand. He gets so, like, his flabber was gasted, okay? He gets so offended by this. He was like, I have not dismissed your feelings. You just did. If I'm telling you that you are dismissive about my feelings, and your response is, I don't dismiss your feelings, you just provided example A. Exhibit A. Example 1. Like, I don't understand it. Whatever. So he doesn't want to look bad on TV. So then he kept saying, I don't dismiss it. Like, seriously, I don't. Like, don't. Like, he wanted her to be like, I'm just kidding, okay? I didn't mean it, and I'm glad that she stood on it. If you feel that he dismisses your feelings, then he does. He needed to hear that, and he needed to hear that shit on TV. Stacey has the ladies come to Vivian's boutique because they're going to get dresses for her fashion show, the Strut for Strays. Okay, so Stacey sent out these invites with her and her daughter, and Karen said, "I'm not coming to that after the comments you made at Ashley's events." Stacey feels the way about that, and Stacey tells who's there at the time. It was Wendy and Ashley that she feels like she supports Karen when she needs her. Giselle comes in, clearly missed her cue because they were saying that Giselle wasn't supposed to be there. Giselle comes in, and Wendy said that when Mia said some disparaging things about Karen and Raven, Stacey did not defend her. Giselle said, well, it's more than that. Okay, it's more than that. Karen feels, apparently she's expressed this to Giselle, that Stacey is using Vivian when they met through her. Stacey said Vivian is my friend, and I have known her longer than Karen. So Giselle is like, this is wrong because, if you got to give Karen like a courtesy, like a heads up. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. No, 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 no. If I don't, let's look at this two ways, okay? Me and friend A are friends, okay? Or person A. Me and person A are friends. I meet person B through person A. I might give person A a heads up. Yo, I'm going to be working with person B on a little charity situation, whatever the case. Cool. I guess, right? I guess. Is it mandatory? No. No. But sure. The second scenario, if I am friends with both person A and person B, and I don't know that they know each other, I don't have to tell person A. I don't have to. It sounds, and that's what it sounds like is Stacey's situation. She was friends with Karen. She was friends with Vivian. They knew each other. She didn't know that. Now the three of them are cool. She doesn't have to give her a heads up. Giselle sounded absolutely insane. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, Giselle clearly just wanted to have a scene because, like, this made no sense. So Giselle then said that she did not like that Stacey did not ask if they would like to be on the runway holding an animal. I will agree with Giselle on that small point. I think when it does come to animals, you do have to ask people, are you okay with that? You cannot assume. Giselle then goes on to drag it and said that she was shocked and didn't think that Stacey was into charities. I was Wendy. Girl, what? Who's not into charities? So then Giselle is like, well, you didn't donate to ours. You kicked her out of the GNA event. Remember the first episode? Oh, Giselle. So then she's in her confessional talking about, I don't know how Stacey sleeps at night. I was like, what the fuck? They should have me cracking up because I'm like, Giselle cannot be serious. So Giselle then goes on to say that she will not be walking in the fashion show because she's not, dogs aren't her things. Dogs are not her thing, and that she got bit by a dog as a kid. Wendy said if she was a dog, she would bite Giselle. No, you wouldn't, because you can't. You so happy you back in Giselle's good graces. Shut up, Wendy. So I saw a lot of people saying on Twitter they don't trust people that don't like dogs. Look, I'm a dog person. I love dogs. I grew up with dogs, but some people just aren't. I mean, I guess. So Stacey feels that Karen wants friends with blind loyalty, and she does. She does. So Giselle said that she'll be there and she'll write a check. And Stacey is like, fine, you can sit next to Karen. Okay. That wasn't like a read, Stacey, but okay, sure. So we then see Wendy and Eddie. They are out on their patio, and Wendy is prepping for season 2 of the Dr. Wendy Show, and Eddie comes out to tell her that she's going to be filming an episode at the White House with Karen Jean-Pierre, who we all know is the White House press secretary during the Biden administration. She's the first Black press secretary. So that's awesome for Wendy. I want to go check and see if it's out because I'm sure it's a fabulous interview. So kudos to her. That's a really big deal. And then the final scene is Stacey. And this is where Stacey is like, Okay. Stacey meets up with Mia. Like, girl, you about to hit your wagon to Mia's car? Like, for real? Okay. So Mia said that, Gordon was having a spiral, and that was, when he was saying all those things to Ray. Stop that bullshit, Mia. Stop it. Stop it. Mia does not understand why Ray would even tell an acquaintance they business. You've been telling everybody. You tell us we are strangers watching you. You've been telling us your business. Why can't Gordon do it? So Mia feels the way that Karen is supposed to be her friend, but is choosing to villainize her. Stacey does not understand why Karen can't just be a supportive friend. Stacey said, look, before I even came to the group, okay, I met up with Karen. Karen warned me about you. Karen said you are not Potomac. I said, oh God. And Mia said, well, what is Potomac? Being drunk and popping it for pee on a bar stool? Is being Potomac getting repeated DUIs? I don't have that. Mia, you are not Potomac. You aren't. You're not Potomac, but whatever, girl. Karen then also told Stacey not to be friends with Wendy. Now, here's the thing. Karen has been saying that Wendy does not fit the group. Wendy does not fit the aesthetic. Wendy cannot sit with them since Wendy's first season. And because y'all love Karen so much, y'all ignored it. But then y'all scream colorism when it comes to Giselle and Robin and Ashley. When if y'all are going to scream colorism about this show, it should be including Karen as well. Because Karen was the first person on this show that was going after Wendy, saying Wendy didn't look like the rest of them, saying Wendy didn't fit the aesthetic of the show. So Stacey is basically reinforcing this, but whatever. So Karen apparently told Stacey that Wendy was self-absorbed and to never trust her because she's only out for self. Now, while they're having this, we get a juxtaposition scene of Wendy telling Eddie that she's going to take Karen to the White House with her because Karen is very supportive, and we're supposed to believe that Eddie, this educated lawyer, did not know that slaves built the White House. Eddie, you didn't know that? Why? Didn't everybody know that? Okay. All right. So Mia said that Wendy is a girl's girl. That's debatable. That's debatable. But Mia said that the truth does not expire. Here's the thing. Stacey acts so surprised when things are messy. Stacey acts so surprised about arguments and mess. You just lit a fucking match, Stacey. Like, and you're mad because Karen doesn't want to come to your event, so you go do this. Aight, girl, whatever. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode. It was good. Next episode, which is the finale, I'm pretty sure it's the finale, looks like it's gonna be good as well. I think Wendy's gonna confront Karen. It looks like that Charity is full of shit, like, literally and figuratively. But we will catch it next week. See you guys in the comments. Peace.